Hey guys, it's Eric here at Farpoint Farms. Check it out. I've got another cool drone to show off to you today. The Potensic Atom is the brand. This is kind of cool because, you know, drones, the bigger the better, the badder the drones. They have to have FAA flight approval. You have to go through some licensing requirements and IDing. Well, this one, they found a loophole. I like this loophole too. They made it 0.5 gram below spec. Still has everything you want out of a drone. And we'll go through all those features here in a second. But because it comes in 0.5 gram under, you don't have to go through any of that stuff. Fly it without having to go through any of the licensing, which is really cool. Before I open it up, let me just go through it. It's 249 grams. 250 is where you start having to get licensing. 32-minute runtime. Has something called PicSync 3.0, so we'll play with that in a second. 4K HD camera, I love it. 3-axis gimbal, that makes sure that your video is nice and stable. And surge fly, I'm not sure what that is, but we'll figure it out in the manual. Let's go ahead and open this thing up and check it out. I'm excited, I love these things. All right, oh nice. So it comes in a nice protective bag here. And that just looks like a piece of cardboard. It says Potensic. Here's our manual. If I can get it out of the bag. There we go. And it has some alerts and warnings here. Kind of like, I'd say this is kind of a quick start guide. So that's interesting. Actually, that's really good because it's like it literally is a quick start. That has the warnings. This is the quick start. Go get the app, download the app. Shows you how to set it up. Of course, you're going to want to charge the battery, and then you're rocking and rolling. Very cool. So if it looks like you can go through an SD card to get your 4K camera, or you can go through downloading through the phone to get like 720p, I guess it would be. All right, and then the full manual is here. It says Atom Series Parallel Charging Hub. Oh, cool. So you can put multiple batteries. This is nice. So up to 3 batteries in a hub, charge them all, so you can extend your flying time quite considerably, I would say. Warranty and specs and parameters. And parallel charging hub, like quick start guide as well, so very cool. As far as specs, including battery, 249 grams, has the sizes listed. Max speed, 4 meters per second. Flight speed, 16 meters per second, pretty cool. Ascent, 5 speed per second. Operating temperature, 0 degrees Celsius, so freezing up through 40 degrees, so I can go good and hot. And it operates in the 2.4 to 2.435 gigahertz range. Cool. Camera tilt range is -90 all the way to 20 plus. It's a 12 megapixel camera. Shutter speed is very quick at 1/24th of a second. I mean, there's all kinds of good stuff. I don't need to go into all that with you. But what I do need to go into is this. Yeah, you can tell I want to like get to the good parts here. I know you're all interested in all this information, and I'm happy to share it with you in a future video if you want, but I'm going to go as in depth as I can while still making this fun. All right, so carrying strap, that's cool. So we'll actually put that on this. And it looks like we've got some extensions for our charging. Looks like it came with 3 of those. A nice USB-C cable. Oh, that's nice. It does come with little extra blades, a lot of extra blades, and screwdriver plus some extra screws. So I would imagine that's for changing your blades out when that time comes. And then what do we have here? Atom Series, another safety manual for there. Here, yeah, this is cool. So here's our like power station, right? Plug your power in, and now you have the ability to have 3 separate battery packs. Right now, each battery pack you can plug in individually and power up off of USB-C port that's in the front here. But with this, which is really nice, one USB right here, and you're good to go. You start charging, and there's it may be a little hard to see there, but little power meters on the front here to tell you if they're fully charged or not. Love that. Wow, that is cool. So that's kind of like its own little station there. And this should be, yeah, this would be the power pack for it. And it does have a nice US plug on there. So that would plug into that. Oh, excuse me. There's a little Velcro here. If I can get it out. There we go. And here is our drone. And here is our remote. And that's that. I will say, if you take a look in here, these are really well padded. So this is definitely like a travel bag, you know. You hook that strap to it, you can pretty much take this hiking or go someplace and see, you know, you see something beautiful, you'll have it with you, ready to video that moment, check out those scenes. And the other cool thing that I found about drones, there's also a little front pocket here, you can add extra stuff in there. Cool thing I found about drones is that they give us that view that we can't quite get, right? You can climb to the top of a mountain. You can go to the top of a hill, you can drive to a nice lookout and you can see, but you can see from a totally different viewpoint when you have a drone. You can take it that extra few hundred feet and look around, and you can look that 360, so you can see over that next ridge, and I just think that's so cool myself personally. All right, we have here, this is where we're going to be hooking our cell phone to. This is our guide here, this is our joystick. And on the bottom here, kind of tucked in there, those screw in, and those are going to be your, you know, your joysticks. Now you don't have to use it. Like you can just use this without those if you don't need it. And up top here, it looks like we have a record button and a picture button. That one hits record. That one hits picture. And then these right here, you can see that's probably going to be our camera angle up and down. Nice. Very nice. Cool. And how do you charge? Okay, yeah, I was going to say, how do you charge that? There is a USB-C port there, so that is how that charges. In my playing with drones, it seems to me that this has a much longer lifespan as far as the battery packs than the actual drone. You know, you're running 4 motors plus a camera plus all the GPS stuff on these little flying drones here, and so they burn off a battery fairly quickly. The remotes, you know, usually you can take many flights with the same charge on a remote. On the front here also, it does have a power button, and it's a little hard to see there on camera, but the power button, and then you have some lights there that light up to let you know the power of that. And then this switches between camera mode and video mode, so that's kind of cool. All right, now the moment you're waiting for here, nice Velcro holding this all together. Here is the main unit. I'll go ahead and fold it out. Wow, it kind of pops out. Oops, I did it in the wrong order too. That was not smart, Mark. And here it is. So there's the unit. 4 separate motors. You can see that it sits flat. And on the bottom here, we do have some lighting. So you're flashing lights to let the FAA know you're out there and operating, but this doesn't need FAA licensing, so this would just be operational in the sense that you might want to know where this thing is, right? All right, and in the front, there's a little clip holding this on, if I can get it off without hurting myself or it. There we go. Yeah, kind of pull that off. It says remove before use. Okay, well, let's remove that then. That's the little protector for this. And then there is our camera. You can see it kind of wiggling around and doing its thing. Cool. So that's it, my friends. That is it. Now, I want to make a nice video with this. So it's currently snowing pretty good. The second it stops snowing, I'm going to take some video with that. And then we'll wait for it to melt off, and I'll take you a nice video of it when the sun is out. Check out the farm. Check out what winter looks like here at Farpoint. And certainly check out the Atom by Potensic. Can't wait to test this thing out. I love playing with these things. Let's go outside and let's do it. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Well, I'll leave a link to where you can get it, and I hope you enjoyed the footage of the mountains in winter. Take care.